Welcome to Impact Masters Podcast in collaboration with Africa's Talking Retold Podcast, where every conversation sparks new insights. Join us as we delve into the stories of extraordinary individuals who are shaping our world, movers and shakers in tech, policymakers, entrepreneurs, entertainers, and all those whose stories are worth telling. Get ready to be inspired, challenged, and transformed. Welcome, and let's embark on this journey of discovery together. Impact Masters Podcast. You can check us out on all social media platforms. You can also find us across all podcast channels. Simply search for Impact Masters, then subscribe, follow, and share. www.impactmasters.io. Here's your host, Michael Kamathi.
Let that young man finish.
So he cleared all the way?
He cleared everything. So ideally, when I was leaving Kabarak, I was living like a king. Because that was the first time I even got on a flight. Mzee paid us. Mzee, we went to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And when we went to Mzee, I went to Mzee and told Mzee, hey, Mzee, we are supposed to go to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for a competition. And I don't have the air ticket and I don't have money. Mzee gave us money. He was Mzee was generous. Very generous. And now, he gave us money, he used to sponsor, whatnot. But then from Kabarak, that's where I made my contacts. Political contacts.
Those people used to come to visit him for advice.
People are coming, but then also being a student leader, you're also exposed now to the current affairs in government. What happened? And I remember that time, that's how I ended up working with with Vice President then, Kalonzo Musyoka. If you remember, there was the yes and no vote.
Orange and banana.
Yes, during when we were voting for the constitution. And I worked very closely with Kalonzo Musyoka at that time. I worked with his PA at the time. So I was basically like a PA of his PA. At that time, I was, we were going around because if you remember, there was that KK alliance at the time when he wanted to be president after Kibaki.
Yes.
So I was involved as a result of being a student leader. I was exposed to these kind of national leaders.
Yeah.
So I went around with Kalonzo and his team, drumming up support for him because he wanted to to become president.
Yeah.
And many other people that I basically came to get into contact with. And I have to say that Kabarak changed my life.
Yeah.
Because I was given a real opportunity to be a leader. I was given an opportunity to be in a setting that is world class. Because Kabarak is a world class university. The facilities we were given were world class.
Yeah.
I was given an opportunity to sit with leaders. In fact, one time my mother came to visit for the it was a parents' day. There's what used to be called an AGM for parents, and President Moi was at the table there. So we used to sit. I was also at the high table.
He was a chancellor for the university.
He was a chancellor of the university.
Yeah.
And when I was invited to give my speech as president, and I think it's still on YouTube, I was given an opportunity to speak. I said I was going to recognize
Which year
my
was
mother.
this? You should check this out.
Yes. Yeah. Check it out. Kevin Karuga, Kuso president.
Chief, you should add this in this interview so that people can know what you're talking about.
When I stood up, I said, before I continue, I had to recognize my mother. I said, can my mother stand up?
That was a proud moment.
And she was so proud and she was so happy. And it was thunderous. People were clapping and applauding me. And I felt, yes, I'm speaking in front of President Moi.
Yes.
The same boy from the village.
Yes.
Oh, it was a golden moment for me. That day, my mother was invited to dine with the president. So you can see how basically...
Chief, you looked the part. I can see the interview. You really looked the part.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
you have changed a lot.
Definitely. Now, of course, my hair is...
Even you're more brown. What I see here, it's something different. Maybe our chief here, you will hide so that I can see. You cannot recognize the guy here.
It's different.
If I was told this is you, I would be like, okay, wait a minute.
Yes.
Nice.
All I have to say is that my life changed. And then I got friends, people that really worked with me. I remember one of the guys that was called by Dr. Ochola to carry my bags ended up becoming one of my closest friends. Paul Mashari Angarange is now in Australia. He became my roommate. He was from Nakuru. He's from Nakuru. His parents live in Nakuru. And I basically became family to him. Because now, of course, Paul was from a much well-up family. And he used to drive his father's Land Rover. And so every time, and I've ever met people who are very humble, down to earth. That was what my roommate Paul was. So he introduced me to his parents, to his family, and now as a result, I started getting to, I got to have many other friends. And God really sent people within Kabarak who are basically angels for me through that transition period.
Yes.
And it was amazing. Yeah. But as I say, the same thing I said about Karuga municipality, and what I'm saying about Kabarak, I think those were turning points in my life.
Yeah. And Chief, you even became East Africa president.
Yes. I became the president
Still in Kabarak, right?
In Kabarak.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it. Actually, I didn't forgotten.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I became the president of the East Africa Students Union.
Yes. That's super amazing,
yes.
man.
And those are the days when we used to go to Kigali meeting President Kagame.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah. And having discussion about East Africa community. Yes.
And I'm telling you, I'm passionate about Africa. I am passionate about changing Africa in our lifetime.
Yes.
And if there's anyone who's as enthusiastic, I think Graham has been very enthusiastic and saying that we need to change Africa.
In our lifetime. Yes.
I'm passionate about Africa because Africa has a lot of potential. And I want to be at the forefront.
Of that.
So even working at Africa is talking, we are changing Africa.
Yes.
One step at a time.
Yes.
So when I retrace my steps, I can see how the dots continue to join.
Yes.
Because even when I became East Africa president of the East Africa Union, it was, in fact, that reminds me, we competed with Babu Owino.
Yeah, because Babu now stayed in school for 8 years just to be the president of...
So I remember the Kenya University Students Organization.
Yeah.
I vied for president.
Yeah.
Together with Babu.
Yes.
That time Babu was president of SONU.
Yes.
Of course, he beat me to it.
Yes.
But that's how far now we go back.
Yes.
With someone like Babu.
Yes.
With, during that time.
Yes.
And so for me, I am, and that passion has not died.
Yes. It should not.
It's only getting deeper because even on leadership, I'm looking to be able to be part of the change. Change we can really believe in. In fact, when I was president of the Student Union, my slogan was change we can believe in.
Yes.
And the people wore t-shirts saying change is in the air.
Yeah.
I still have those t-shirts today, some of them saying change is in the air.
Chief, I never knew even you had a YouTube channel with 9 subscribers. Guys, if you see this, subscribe to Kevin Karuga.
Oh my God, it's...
and there's some interesting videos. Yeah, most of them Moise and you giving a lot of speech there.
Yeah, but that's a long time ago.
10 years.
That's 10 years.
Yeah,
And I have 9 subscribers.
We need to do something.
Please subscribe.
Maybe we should be talking to people here. Actually, we'll share these videos so that you can cross up, Yeah.
A new subscriber. Very good.
Yes,
very good.
Yes.
I think I didn't even remember I have. I need to revive that channel.
I hope you have the email though, because
yes, I think I do. Yes, I think I do.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
We can be having discussions here about a lot of things because there's so much actually of shared that if you are not, it remains unknown.
Yes.
But Chief, you graduate from Kabarak.
Yes.
With all this network effect. Did you do well with your
top of my class?
Top of your class. Yeah. They call it what? Magnum?
Well,
there is no Magnum.
during our year, we didn't have a first class honors.
Okay.
we had second class upper.
Okay.
And in our law class, there are students I consider were top.
They are like first
Creme
class.
de la creme.
Yeah.
And my good friend Wakili Hassan Minad, I consider him to have been the best student during our year.
Yeah.
We graduated the same honors. But even today, I go to Minad. Sharp mind. Minad was very quiet, but he never lacked an answer to
anything.
Legal problems. He thinks very legally. He's a lawyer, proper. But all the same, and in our class, people like John Kenya were top of the class. All of us, in fact, when I look at my graduation photo, we were sitting at the front, all of us, with Brian Awonda, John Kenya, and others. But at least and I got an award. President Moi gave me an award of the best student in patriotic and servant leadership.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honorary.
Yeah.
From Moi.
Yes. President Moi, that's what I received. Yes, I still have the trophy.
Yeah.
And the photos.
Yeah.
And that I felt some sense of pride.
The guy you looked up to recognizes your efforts.
So I finished Kabarak. And I got an opportunity to go to the US. I go and tell Mzee.
To study more or just
for an exchange program.
Okay.
So I got an exchange program to go, and they call summer work. So I went and told Mzee, hey, Mzee, I've been... in fact, we got it through Kabarak, really. We've got an opportunity to go to the US, and I don't have money to go to the US. And of course, at home, I would not say pay my flight ticket. My parents, prayerful as always, supported me and have continued to support me as much as possible.
Yeah.
But they did not have money to pay my flight ticket to the US.
Yes.
So I went, got my first... of course, I had now, courtesy of being a student leader and being in Kabarak, I had gotten a passport. I had started flying around.
In Kigali and Uganda and Tanzania.
I had been to Kuala Lumpur. I think that was one of my most memorable trips. In fact, I think it's... we had gone through... We had gone for the SAIF World Cup. You've heard of SAIF, Students in Free Enterprise. It used to be a club those days.
Yeah. A friend of mine from Tanzania, I think, also went there. You remember Kalila Mboy? Also, you have not released her podcast. I think, if I'm not wrong, she studied there, but also she was part of such programs. She's an entrepreneur.
Yes, so it was excellent. Yeah. So I go and tell Mzee, I have got an opportunity to go to the US. And Mzee gave me money, paid my flight ticket, gave me pocket money.
No questions asked.
No, Mzee did not ask questions with money. And I remember when I went to Mzee, he used to have a phone. When you sit down with him, he always used to have a phone with him.
The traditional...
Yes, the traditional one.
Yes.
And I keep remembering that. And one of my bosses when I started working at the bank makes fun of that. So I used to tell him what Mzee used to do. So when he picked the phone, automatically someone else used to answer.
So it's like someone was just waiting for Mzee to say something.
So I think when Mzee used to pick up the phone. So I remember that day I went to his... It was just Mzee.
He did not even dial.
I don't remember him dialing. He used to pick it up. It was just Mzee and me in the room.
Yeah.
So he picks it up and says, Bezandugu. Bezandugu. He didn't say anything else. Bezandugu. And then someone comes with a briefcase.
So it was just a communication around the house.
Around the house, yes. So he just picks it up. He tells the guy, Bezandugu. The guy comes with a briefcase. Mzee opens the briefcase, hands me money, and then
returns the briefcase.
And then acknowledges. And Mzee was, those people whose stories I think has not really been told. People have said things about Mzee Moi, but I experienced his generosity firsthand. Mzee was down to earth. Mzee was generous. What are you saying? I sat down with him, just the two of us, and I never ever thought in my own imagination that I would ever sit with President Moi. I think I have a lot of... when I write my memoirs, finally, I think I'm going to pen down a lot of things that I may not remember now about what happened. But to cut the long story short, I go to the US.
Yeah.
So I get a visa to go and work at a place called Camp of the Woods. It's a Christian resort in Speculator, New York. And I had gone there to work as a camp counselor. And my job was housekeeping. You know what housekeeping is?
The guys who spread the bed and make sure everything is in order.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. My work was housekeeping. So, because I'm telling you, it's a resort. When you look it up, it's still the Camp of the Woods, Speculator, New York.
Is it like a cottage? Or?
It's a multi-million facility.
Okay.
Where people go on holiday. Okay. So they get people to go as camp counselors. It's a Christian institution.
Yeah.
So people go as camp counselors.
Yeah.
And you are assigned different roles.
Okay.
So for me, I was assigned housekeeping duties. I worked in the kitchen, and I was also part-time. I was doing wait staff. I was a waiter. And do you know, I thoroughly enjoyed because housekeeping, what it entailed, you have guests.
Yeah.
It's to make sure you clean their rooms in the morning. You are cleaning their trash, the bathroom, scrubbing
Changing
the place,
the bed,
changing
beddings.
the bedding, ensuring the place is spick and span.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed working at Camp of the Woods. You know, housekeeping.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes. I remember you at one juncture, I don't know if you remember, not so long ago, saying that if you're not doing what you're doing, you love hospitality.
Yes.
Yes.
I love to see people comfortable.
Yes.
I love to see people happy.
Yes.
The days when I was given duties to become a waiter, a waiter in the restaurant, I loved it. And I received tips. The envelopes were heavy. Those days, I remember. I remember when I went to the US at that time, I remember sending my mother 100,000.
You're like a king.
Those days, yes.
Yeah.
I have got to see, my grandmother always tells me, wherever you go, go and get what is there. When you see something new that you need to bring home, bring. All right?
But absorb.
Yes. So I went, and that was an experience and a half.
And it sounds like your grandmother has a huge impact in your life.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Yeah.
I can have a whole podcast about
grandmother.
About my grandmother.
Yeah. One, she's brilliant. If she went to school, she could be a Wangari mother.
She went to
a Nobel
school.
Peace Prize.
Do you know today?
Yeah.
So my grandmother is about 84.
Yes.
But do you know, current affairs.
Yeah.
You see, when we are speaking about the funding model of schools, when we are speaking about Finance Act,
she's well aware of all these things.
When we're speaking about maandamano, she knows.
Does she listen to the radio or?
Yes. Radio and TV.
Okay.
So you see now at least we have vernacular.
Yeah.
In fact, my grandmother tells me that she went to school in the 1930s, but dropped out because it was very far from where they used to live, and it was very cold in the morning. So
Kirinyaga is fairly cold.
So she did not want to go. That was in the 1930s.
Yeah.
She did not want to go to school, and but if she had gone to school, that woman, that lady would have turned out to be a Wangari Maathai for sure. I borrow my auntie's words because she's up to date, she's sharp, intelligent, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, I go to the US, do my time, and then I had the option of staying, but I needed to go to law school.
Okay.
So I had to come back.
Why couldn't you go there?
You know, in Kenya, for you to be an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, you have to go to Kenya School of Law.
Yes.
So you cannot do Kenya School of Law online. I don't know that it has changed. So for you to be admitted to the bar, so maybe I paint a picture a bit.
To be a barrister.
Yes, for you to be an advocate. So we call them advocates in Kenya. For you to be an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, you have to go to have an LLB, Bachelor of Laws degree, 4 years. And then you have to go and do your Kenya School of Law. You do your postgraduate diploma in law. All right? So when you do your postgraduate diploma in law, it is usually for 18 months. 12 of those months, you are doing school classwork. And 6 of those months, you are doing apprenticeship, what is called pupillage, under the wing of a lawyer, an advocate who has practiced for more than 5 years.
So it doesn't have to be the court. It can be a farm. It can be...
So you have mostly is usually, I think they have broadened where you can go, but it used to be law firms.
Okay.
You go to a law firm, you are attached there for 6 months, and then you go and now graduate. So law school was very tough. And I'm sure you've had the reputation of how people in law school are always failing their exams.
Always. People will spend even 6 years.
A lot of people
doing that.
I know people. I mean, and it's, I don't know. It's not always straightforward.
Yeah.
So anyway, I came and.
But I wonder why that is, given that people graduate and some of them are first class, second upper, but still fail the diploma.
But I think Kenya School of Law is rigorous because it is basically grilling you on the actual practice.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I feel like there is also you are taught there's a lot of things to absorb within a very short time.
Okay.
Right? So it becomes a bit difficult.
Yeah.
So sometimes a lot of people don't pass at the first attempt.
Okay.
So I go to the Kenya School of Law. Moremi, you remember Moremi?
Yes.
Still holding my hand. He's keeping his promise. You remember he told me I'll support you.
Yes.
He kept supporting me.
Yes.
When I told him I'm going to the Kenya School of Law, he said, okay. I'll support. How much is it?
Yes.
I'll pay.
Yes.
How much do you need for accommodation and monthly expenses? I'll pay.
Yes. So apparently at this point he's doing a bit better.
He did. He was always doing better. From the word go. From the day he paid my money.
I have so many questions, but less answers in this. Because with the choir story, and now he's ready to support the Kenya School of Law, everything.
So he supported me, and of course, you can see my grades are good.
Yeah,
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
So anyway, I went to law school, did well. We passed law school.
First attempt.
I did not pass at my first attempt.
Okay.
So in law school you say you get P's. So you usually get 9 P's to pass. 9 P's is you've gotten 9 straight passes.
Okay.
In the 9 units. So I got 8 P's.
Oh, we missed one.
I missed one.
So you don't have to repeat the 8.
Yes. So
you just work with one.
You repeat one.
Okay.
I was lucky when I repeated, I basically passed. So I was admitted to the bar. With the others who had passed.
And how long does it take to take 1P?
It depends.
Is it the same time or?
Yeah, the exams but I can't remember when the exams are out. But I remember exactly immediately the exams are out. I think you can do it within a month.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So before people were admitted, I had gotten my 9 P's. I graduated.
So you admitted the same class that you were with.
Yes, I was admitted. But then now, you remember I told you pupillage. And pupillage is 6 months. So after I finished law school, I went into a law firm. You remember when I mentioned J.K. Kibicho?
Yes.
So J.K. Kibicho is an amazing law firm. Used to was pioneered by our former member of parliament that I mentioned.
The Kibicho.
The Kibicho.
Yeah.
It's been a law firm for many years.
Yeah.
And so that's where I started my pupillage. But I did not stay there for long. I think I stayed there for a month. And I got an opportunity to go and intern at the bank. So basically that's how my career basically starts.
And this is now Stanbic Bank.
Yes, I went to Stanbic Bank.
Yes.
And that's how, so I immediately law school. I went to J.K. Kibicho for, it was 1 month. So when I left J.K. Kibicho, so Stanbic Bank used to have a pupillage program, but it was a 1 year program. So it was
not 6 months.
It was not a 6 month program. Yeah. So it was a 1 year full-fledged program.
Yeah.
So that now...
So if you join them for this pupillage, it has to take 1 year.
So it has to take 1 year.
Yeah.
But now, the amazing thing is, it's a properly paid job.
Okay.
All right?
So you're not struggling. It's more like less paid, but you still paid.
You are paid, yes. So comparing it with my colleagues in law firms,
you are
I was 10 times better. All right? So you find that now that's how my career starts.
Yes.
So you see now I have finished law school. I have gotten into pupillage. So I have gotten to Stanbic Bank. And I start my career.
Yes.
I would say my career proper starts there.
Stanbic.
Because now career-wise, I met people who are dynamic. I met people who changed my life professionally.
Yes.
Because you remember I mentioned Kanyarati in Kabarak in Kwea.
Yes.
So where we used to stay, we used to call the place Kanyarati.
Yes.
Kanyarati used to be owned by, that land used to be owned by a Kanyarati. And now Kanyarati
is a person.
Is a person.
Okay.
So Kanyarati, the son of that Kanyarati, apparently, was my first boss.
At Stanbic. Yeah.
All right?
Uh-huh.
And he signed my appointment letter, Ken Kanyarati. And Ken Kanyarati impacted my life.
Wait a minute. How?
So, Ken Kanyarati was the head of legal at the time. When I joined the bank, he was the head of legal.
Yes.
And Ken Kanyarati, you see, of course, now when you receive your appointment letter, it is signed by your line manager. So, being the head of legal, not line manager, you're the department head. So Ken Kanyarati was the head of legal and compliance. All right? So he basically is the one who signed my appointment letter.
Yes.
And when I joined, Ken Kanyarati and the team, because I remember the legal team that was at Stanbic at the time, it was my direct supervisor at the time was called Eric Otonglo. Perfect gentleman. He showed me the ropes of how to do things.
This is now in the practice.
In practice.
Yeah.
And Eliud Ogutu.
Yes.
Eliud Ogutu, I think, might have been deputy head of legal at the time, but I think he had been stationed outside, maybe, and then he came back. He found me having started.
Actually, for those who don't know, Stanbic is a Pan-African bank.
It is a Pan-African bank. And it's, I would say, even at that time, has been an excellent employer. Yeah. And I learned so much. So I remember I keep making fun that Kanyarati told me because being my title was legal assistant, assistant legal counsel. Okay. All right. So my work was basically very clerical and helping with running the department stuff. Yeah. So I used to help with the drafting letters, and so when I take them to the boss to sign. So Kanyarati showed me and told me, when you're writing letters, you don't have to bold, underline. These days we have moved from those things. So he taught me how to write a proper letter. But then what surprised me is that this man was very senior within the bank, yet so humble. Yes. He used to
ensuring that you're doing the right job.
Yes, he used to come to my desk. Yeah. From his desk, come to my desk and he would show me things.
How to do things properly.
When I speak of my direct supervisor at the time, Eric Otonglo, a perfect gentleman, as I said, he basically now, because I was now working under him day to day, he really now showed me the path, the ropes, of what to do. And Eric went a notch higher. He did not only train me to be a lawyer, he mentored me outside legal practice. Every time we went for lunch, Eric used to pay my bill. He used to show me how do you treat people, how do you prioritize work. And Eric, even today, when I want help,
you go to this chief.
I call Eric Otonglo and I tell Otonglo, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? So these are people that actually really mentored me. You had me mention of, so Kanyarati moved on to become head of compliance East Africa. So head of legal became now, you had me mention of Eliud Ogutu. Yes. Eliud now became...
Your direct supervisor?
No. Now there was Eliud Ogutu now became head of legal. My direct supervisor at the time was senior legal counsel. Okay. He was Eric Otonglo. Okay. So basically now we used to sit in an open space together. And these men practically mentored me. Not only legally, but even... in
how to navigate the corporate world.
Yeah, and also personal life. Yeah. So it was amazing. Something happened. So when I joined Stanbic, I was there. I was assistant legal counsel, and my contract was supposed to be for a year. But it did not last a year. Before the year ended, when it was about 9 months, an opportunity opened up within the bank. So they are legal at that time. Now I think it's been merged. But that time there used to be legal, there used to be compliance, and then there used to be governance. Governance was company secretary duties. So an opportunity came up within the company secretary department. And I applied for it. And I got the position.